So you got strip threads, head bolt threads in an aluminum block engine. Doesn't matter what it is. Could be this Kia, could be a Chevy LS motor. Doesn't matter. If you've got stripped head bolts in an aluminum block engine, which appears as a blown head gasket, but that's really the collateral damage. The problem is the bolts have pulled loose and the head moves around and gives the appearance of a blown head gasket. So let me show you the quickest, easiest way to fix that and make money at it too. Here you go. So if you've seen my other videos where when first putting it back together, didn't know that I had potential stripped head bolt threads waiting for me. And what happens is when you go to torque the torque to yield head bolts back down, that is when you discover that the threads are stripped. That brand new bolt is like a hot knife in butter, and even if it's just one that does it, if it's one, you might as well do them all. So anyhow, and you saw how I looked and saw that the insert tool is really expensive. You're going to spend $400 to $600 on it, and people are trying to sell their used ones for $400 to $600, which is the same price as the new one. So anyhow, I had tried kind of a rogue approach to put threaded inserts up at the top, but the ones that are available, their size versus the size of the hole, and the other thing is, you can see we just don't have a whole lot of meat. And if you look at my other videos, I have all the measurements and such. But my goal was to just thread the top, put inserts in, and put in some Chevy main bolt bearings, main bolt bolts, and well, it just didn't work. They pulled loose. So the best thing you can do is, as you just saw, have someone come and take it away and let them use it for parts or do whatever, but you'll save a lot of time, a lot of money, and you'll make money in it, and you can put your time and money into something else. For all the time and effort I'm going to put into this, when I'm done, I still have a 2006 Kia with 250,000 miles on it. So what I'm going to do is, with the money I won't spend on this, I will put it toward, I'll go ahead and get the air conditioning upgraded on that. Put a sanding compressor in there, upgrade that. And this is a project I really want to get going on again, and a lot more interesting than a 2006 Kia is. And this runs. I built this motor. It's like over 20 something years ago I built this motor, and this thing runs and drives, stops, steers, awesome. It just needs to be finished. And this is, I'll put a VIR elimination kit in that and upgrade and put a modern receiver dryer in it. I was going through, getting ready again, watch my other videos, which again will be somewhere up here. Here's the top and the bottom. Here's the new torque to yield head bolts, knock sensors, gasket sets. Here's, do this carefully. So there's the heads all all done and ready to go back together. And you can see my videos on those where I showed you how to, you know, the little trick for getting these things in and out and how to lap the valves and everything. But again, you know, in all seriousness, you got a high miles aluminum block vehicle that's paid for and served you well. Just send it down the road and let it help somebody else that maybe has crashed panels and you know, doors, windows, glass, you know, interior, you know, let it help someone else. I sold it to a guy who's gonna part it out, and you know, look at the tires on that. I mean, so this, like many things, it's worth more in parts than it is together whole and running. And that's another thing, together and running, man, $1,500 maybe for a 2006 Kia with 250,000 miles on it. Man, it's actually worth more. The $550 is worth more to me than putting another 60 hours into it, and then, you know, something else ultimately gonna fail. So if you like this video and are appreciative of the sound, cost saving, in fact money making and time saving advice I just gave you, take your social media thumbs for listing it on Facebook Marketplace or Craig's or wherever you choose to list it. Take them and smash my like and subscribe, comment buttons, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you.